This degree is asking us to be teachable, to take the natural impulses that we have, like a big, strong bear, that if they're teachable, we're teachable. The gorilla speaking sign language is more than just a big ape. He's intelligent. We're intelligent. And we're more intelligent than we know if we are trainable, teachable to the teachings of God, of soul. We become more than. Hello, welcome back. We are continuing our dive through astrology 2 degrees at a time. We're taking a look at insight, truths, symbolism, psychological profiling, these storylines of each of the 360 degrees. Thank you so much for being here. Without further ado, let's get into Aquarius 23. A big trained bear sitting down and waving all its paws. A sacred text used to bless and heal. In a catacomb, a room decorated with hundreds of skulls and bones. Ancient runes carved at random on gray rocks. A gorilla conversing in sign language. There are actually 2 stones for Aquarius 23, Okenite and Mesolite. All stones will be in the description if you'd like to take a closer look. We'll start with Okenite. It is sometimes called a karmic grace stone. It cuts karmic connections, debts, patterns, and cycles. It brings peaceful solutions, heals wounded hearts and souls. It helps us start fresh and renewed. It instills comfort and belonging. It speaks to the crown chakra, helps us see the truth behind unconscious thought. Mesolite activates the heart chakra. It helps us connect with other realms, excellent for channeling, extraterrestrials, other beings, other times. Helps us make decisions based on love, and it strengthens our bonds in relationships. This degree is asking us to be teachable, to take the natural impulses that we have, like a big, strong bear, that if they're teachable, we're teachable. The gorilla speaking sign language is more than just a big ape. He's intelligent. We're intelligent. And we're more intelligent than we know if we are trainable, teachable to the teachings of God, of soul. We become more than. This is taking our natural aptitudes, our natural abilities, and what happens when you actually train it. We get self-discipline. We're able to operate at a higher level at everything that we do. This is somebody who knows that all limits are temporary, all limits are illusions. There's connections to everything, 0 degrees of separation here. The stones talk about that. Channeling, reaching out to other realms. That's other people too. It's ideas, frequencies, rocks, you name it. There's no separation here. So we have an ability to transcend everything. Sign language, of course, waving your hand, using hands, very strong in this degree. The goal here is to train our intellect, to use our strength, our creativity. Sexual energy is creative energy, using it in a way that transcends all limitations. So feeling connected to all that is important here, but being teachable is the main takeaway here. This is someone who has been given information from on high, has been teachable, been trained by soul, by God, and now that they have a full understanding, they have character, they've built their character, now they think about, what do I want to do with it? Where do we go from here? Let's take a look at Leo 23. A bareback rider in a circus displays her dangerous skill. A plate covered with beautiful depictions of flowers. A ghostly white figure riding a horse in twilight. A secret race of beings carrying on a hidden existence among humans. An old man cutting mistletoe off an old oak tree with a golden knife. The stone here is Heliodor, meaning a gift from the sun. It gives us courage, determination, empathy. It increases our willpower, removes emotional and spiritual toxins. It can be an aid for gastric disorders, and it speaks to the solar plexus. This degree is also talking about controlled use of very powerful energies. A woman bareback riding a horse. A horse means vital energy, sexuality. When it's raw, it means the libido. But when it is tamed, it can be used for personal use. It can be used to help others. Here it's being used to entertain and to show what can be done when we train ourselves to harness our power. It inspires others that they have that power within them. So let's talk about the old man cutting mistletoe with a golden knife. That could be a video in itself right there. So many symbols. But briefly, it is reining in our sexual urges, our impulses, and our creativity to be the strongest that we can be. The oak tree, the big strong oak tree, not deterred by any distractions. And it's done with a golden knife. The golden knife is interesting because it is saying once we cut away what we don't need, we simplify everything, and we do everything with reverence. So even though he's just trimming a tree, cleaning a tree, he's doing it with a golden knife. So doing everything with ritual and reverence. And just by doing that, we don't have to get on a soapbox and tell people, oh, this is how you live. You teach through being. Focusing the light of spirituality, whatever you are at your highest, and you're doing it in a way that eventually gets through to others, whether you do or not. You're doing it for yourself. You do everything with reverence for yourself, because the more we do, we cut away karma, we cut away distractions, we cut away issues. If others are around, when others are around, they see that and it inspires them to want to do that themselves. So it's someone with incredible patience, character, strength of character, to keep on keeping on no matter whether people notice it or not, to understand that even if others don't readily get your truth, through osmosis they will. Through time they will. But sometimes it takes a long time for someone to see the truth and actually walk through an open door. So here we want to focus on not so much being on the soapbox or being a quote-unquote show-off. It's just that over time you do the same thing over and over again, and you do it with patience and reverence and ritual. You become really good at it, and others will notice you. They eventually will get it. By acting in this way, it has a multi-pronged effect. It inspires others. It reduces karma because we take care in all things. Whatever comes our way, whether it's a test or not, many times it is, it builds character. So you keep seeing yourself with your golden knife, building character. I'm building character. You do it with patience and care. And subtly it gets through. Others realize that the things that they do are important. Every little thing you do is important. Every little thing she do is sunshine. It's that kind of thing. So subtly enjoying every little thing we do imbues it with the sun, imbues it with our soul essence, and paints everything with our light. So seeing what we need and what we don't need, and we cut away what we don't need. The more you do that, it just gets easier, and it builds patience and character. So that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. Give me a like if you're enjoying this. Subscribe for more, and take care till next time.